Okay, well, we're using the old camera this morning because I want to do an answering a question video, and I think it could probably get a little bit long, and I tried to do it a couple times with the new camera. However, I think the new camera breaks the files up. It'll only record for so long, and then it keeps breaking files up, and I don't know how to edit the files back together to make a video. So this is a little bit of an issue, something I'll have to overcome and learn how to do. And I think it's because it's the HD setup and the file size is pretty big. So until I learn to splice the videos together for the longer videos, I didn't think the video was that long, but it seems to be breaking the video up in files today. And I'll have to talk to Hans tonight and see if he can help me with that issue. So I wanted to do an answering the video style video because people have been leaving some comments, and this way I can answer the video and or the question, the comment, and I can give you sort of a shout out on your channel at the same time. So the first person that left a comment on the looking inside the 091 gearbox is Harv Spooner, and he said he likes the new video quality and he liked the cat in the background. And Harv, it's always good to see you on the videos. Harv is a longtime supporter of the channel, and a guy who makes some very interesting videos himself. He just inquired a new horde in the garage there, and a couple of videos ago he was breaking out his new multi-tool, drilling a bolt out of a crankshaft, which was pretty interesting. So go check Harv's videos out. 265 Chevy likes the new camera. Check him out. He's a good dude. Restoring a Chevelle, building a 5-speed gearbox for his Firebird right now, and he makes some really nice videos. Long-time subscriber and commenter. And 265 Chevy is also the sponsor of the Mumble, and that's a little chat room that some of the guys in the garage get into on Sunday night. I think it starts at 8 o'clock. WTBM 123, Terry, he could tell you how to get into that if you're interested in meeting some of the guys in the garage. There's always some cool dudes in there, so check that out. Countryside Club, CJ. CJ is another good guy in the garage. He restored his dad's car that was left to him. He painted it black, and he's done a really nice job on it. Check his videos out. Learned a lot of stuff along the way. Rob Pack and Shine, loved the hubcap that I sent him, and not a problem, thank you. Getting a text. Everything else been mixed paint. But anyway, Rob, check him out. I sent him a hubcap, and he appreciates it. He's another longtime subscriber of the guys in the garage. Bruce Boswick, check him out. Another cool dude. He's got some health issues right now. He could use some words of encouragement. He's waiting for his surgeon to get back in town to get some stuff fixed up. Greg saying the shipping can get sort of expensive. He shipped a motor across country. I talked to the Rancho yesterday. They wanted $1,600 to send me a tranny, and $90 of that was shipping. So the shipping wasn't as bad as the cost of the tranny. So we're going to be fixing the transmission now ourselves. I think I can fix it for considerably less. Street Rodder 100, another longtime subscriber and supporter of my channel, and a lot of other guys. Check him out. Does some great videos. He recently went to the SEMA show and hooked up with Rich from Mustang Connection, the guys from Mustang Medic, and also I think Scotty DTV. I think saw him collaborate on a video. Buck's Wood Shop, really good dude. Made some of the plaques for our party last year. Hope to see him at the party this year. He just picked up a new wood lathe, and him and Cole, his son, just made a miniature bat. Check their channel out. Redneck Railroad, another good dude. Him and his son make some really good videos. He's got quite a few cars, his son, and he's got an old shoebox Ford. He's got a Camaro he's working on. He's got an LS project they're playing with. Son's a really good guitarist, bassist. And his dad is quite the railroad guy. He's got all kinds of model trains and such. And good people. Check them out. So anyway, I'm getting texts. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with life. I've had to, this week, I had my wife go back to work. She's working at a place called FTI. They do a lot of performance transmissions and converters. They just hooked up with 2 big suppliers, and we're having to build a lot of inventory, and they needed somebody in the shipping and receiving department, and Andrea took the job. And she's basically, they're building the shipping department. They're getting everything set up. She's packaging converters and boxes, and she's been exhausted. A couple of the prizes I gave away need to go to Canada. I need some help with the custom forms, and she hasn't been able to do that. She's been so tired when she's come home. I haven't bugged her. So if you got something coming from me and you live in Canada, bear with me. It is coming, and I'll try to sweeten your prize a little bit. But that's why I haven't taken care of that yet. I've been trying to get used to doing the grocery shopping, taking care of the kids, mopping the floor, doing all the housework, and you know, all the stuff that my wife was doing. So that's my turn now. WDBM Terry, that's WTBM 123. He can direct you to the Mumble, and he also has some great tutorial videos how to do stuff, fix this, fix that. Does a lot of car repairs and stuff, and puts it on video. Musty One, I think we all know him. He's a Volkswagen nut like I am. Has a bunch of cool Volkswagens. Just got his old ones on the road and did a lot of rust repair, panel replacement. Musty's a really good welder, and he also does a lot of old bike builds. Takes bicycles, puts motors on them, and I think he's probably doing one of his best builds right now, or one of my favorites anyway. It's a twin engine old Schwinn. So check his videos out. Another really good YouTuber. SWPO Protec. Interesting video, great quality. Thank you. Thank Mark in California for the camera. You know, I couldn't improve the quality of the channel without YouTubers' helps, and I appreciate the help, whether it's hooking me up with a network, pointing me in the right direction with stuff that I ask for the technical stuff, and then guys like Mark in California that took it upon themselves to send me a camera because they know the video quality is a little poor, and I'd like to make it better. I just couldn't afford to do it, and he stepped up and bought us a camera. However, I'm not using it in this video. I apologize. John Etchtieroff, he's asking a question about the throwout bearing on a bus, and he wanted to know if it was attached to the bell housing. It's actually connected to the cross shaft, which is the piece that the clutch cable connects to, and the piece on the bell housing that you saw was actually, it's called a collar, and that's what the release bearing rides on, and that bolts over the output shaft seal. It's similar to a late model bug tranny. And it's basically a late model throwout bearing set up on a Volkswagen. However, it is attached to the cross shaft, and I'll try to get into a more detailed video on that bus training, pulling the rear end out and getting the gearbox out of the case and stuff like that. We'll get that thing torn apart so we can order our parts and get that job going. Alright, that's that video. We'll try to do one more. This next video has 63 comments on it. And the first one's from Gasser's Glass. You guys go check him out. He's been battling some health issues too, and he's a really good dude. He's a ex-SEAL and does some excellent fiberglass. So go thank him for his service and check his videos out. He puts out some really quality stuff. KB4FZK, thank you for your comments. I appreciate your positive attitude. Trying to be positive in 2015, man. It's the year's starting out good for me. My wife got a job, my son got a job, I got a new camera, and I'm just gonna keep keep the positivity rolling. Sorry about that. My brain works way faster than my mouth. Turbo Cobra, he's liking the HD videos, and it's another guy I need to say thank you to. Gary tried to reach out and give me some voice. I have my iPhone 6 and it's voice activated. You can, you know, when I answer your comments, I'm talking to my phone in a text message, and then I recopy it to YouTube. So it's hard for me to do. However, I don't mind doing it. It's opened a new world for me with this phone. The voice activated text And Gary tried to open that world for me earlier. He tried to give me some voice activated software so I could interact with the channel more, and it didn't work out. I couldn't get past the setup. It was very hard to repeat the sentences and the phrases that they wanted you to say. When you're dyslexic, you use certain vocabulary of words, and when you have to go outside that, it can be very difficult to pronounce something or remember it, to recall it. I have the same problem when I travel out of my state, when I see road signs that aren't familiar to me. So Gary, thank you for supporting the channel. I told Mark that, you know, the camera was one of the nicest things that anybody's ever done for me. But I didn't want to imply that people on YouTube haven't helped me, and Gary's one of those people. And Gary's also one of the people that if somebody needs help, he's the first one to ask, what can I do? So check him out, making some really cool videos. Renness, wow, the camera's awesome. He likes the focus, picks up the noise. He's was talking about the nose cone piece on the bus training, and you could see where the pinion bearing had worn the nose cone better with the new camera. So hopefully that new camera will definitely make some better videos. I don't know if I bumped a button yesterday or what. This is the first time that I've noticed it breaking the videos into files, so I would have to put those together and compact them. Don't know how to do that, but I'll get back to using the other camera as soon as my son gets home. Sale 235 X AEH. It wasn't too much trouble. Could you show the tranny removal on the Hyundai? He's getting ready to do a Camry. I'll do as much as I can on that. I'll show you how to bust the ball joints loose from the struts, how to pull the axles out, and a lot of that will be similar on your Camry. However, a lot of the stuff will be different. And you know, anytime you're going to do a job like that, just make sure you have plenty of jack stands, plenty of jacks, and somebody to help you so you can stay safe. Maynard64, he selects a new camera. Check him out. vw64 Maynard is his channel. M-A-N-Y-R-D Maynard. He is doing a lot of rust repair on a bus or a double cab. I can't remember what it is right now that he picked up. He's building the outriggers for it, and he's making all the pieces himself. Another really cool dude, and a wealth of Volkswagen knowledge for sure, especially on the old buses. He did help me fix my wipers on my bay window. He doesn't really like that kind because the window's too big, he said. But thank you for the help on my bus, and I do appreciate your videos and all the fine Volkswagen specimens you have around your house. Rudderfy, that's Joe. Got the Mustang. He's mounting the transmission cooler right now, welding some panels, just got his bottle refilled, and he ran out of gas during the holidays and had a hard time finding argon in his area, and he's back at it, mounting his transmission cooler. And if it was me, I'd put it up in the tunnel above the transmission or next to it. Keep the lines nice and short. You can buy nice braided hardware that way, and there's plenty of airflow in the tunnel area, and it's usually free from debris. So, little tip there, Joe. Procrastinator Garage, Chris, another good guy. He's been missing for a while. He's fighting the depression a little bit, I think, just like a lot of us do. And I found that it's better even if you're depressed. Just push the record button, pretend like you're not depressed, and things will get better. Chris, we miss you making videos. I do appreciate you commenting on mine, though. You've been a long-time supporter of the channel, and I appreciate it. Time to Tinker, Tony. I got to see Tony in Kansas City, meet him and his wife. He does some really cool videos. He's a master Subaru technician, and he's working on some race cars that he just purchased. I think they're modifieds. Don't hold me to it. They might be limited late models, but some sort of roundy-round car. He's into that, and that's cool. And he's showing his support for Eric also in this video. I mean, there's a lot of people that support Eric more than he thought. So a lot of times when we don't make a lot of videos, you know, people forget to comment or they don't see it. And it's easy for people to think that people aren't watching or don't care. But I think more people care than we think about. Rob's Pack and Shine, always leaving comments and, you know, supporting my channel. Yahooban66, we don't get to see as much of him as we like to anymore. He's been going through a lot of stuff. job change. I think his daughter just got married, so some big things in his life. Hopefully he'll make his way back to the garage. And I know it's really cold there and he doesn't have any heat, so you can't blame a guy for staying warm. Silver Horse 347 showing his support for Big Eric and his family, and I think that's the consensus from 90% of the people in the YouTube garage. It's a great group of guys, and I think they always encourage people to push the record button and be positive. And you know, as the group gets bigger, you're always going to have a few people that don't have the same outlook as the guys, and people join for different reasons, and we just work through it, guys. Rich from Mustang Connection left a comment here. He likes the new camera, and he likes getting visitors and meeting people from the YouTube garage. It's always cool. I mentioned that he got to meet Kenny, and he saw Eric come by, and he's giving his support for Eric too. Rich is a real positive guy. What can you say about him? He has some really good quality productions over there. He's doing an SN95 project now. They just did the smog test on it, and I think he's going to do some paint work. Here's some interior work. It is the 302 model SN95, the last year. And it's also a 5-speed, and it's convertible. Pretty sweet car. I think they're going to do a top and some cosmetic stuff. So check that series of videos out and look at some of his older videos. Phenomenal work. Here's CJ again, and he said the picture is much clearer with a new camera. So hope you don't not like this video. So here's Jim. He's talking about the bad attitudes and the not being, you know, helpful, and people that leave shitty comments. Sometimes, you know, a person can be on the edge and you can just push them off by giving them a bad comment. You know, people tell me all the time you got to be thick-skinned and, you know, don't be so sensitive. And the sad part is, I don't know if it's a sad part, because, you know, it's how you meet good people on YouTube, and a lot of guys on YouTube have their heart on their sleeve and they're not so thick-skinned. So sometimes, you know, words can't hurt people, so try to be nice. Shade Tree Fix-It Man, George, he likes watching Eric's channel, and he's showing his support for Eric and his family. So, you know, go check George out, Shade Tree Fix-It Man. He does a real, you know, positive floor mat over there, real upbeat, does some really cool stuff, built some models, and he's always got something going on, so check him out. Bruce Broswick again, and Bruce, I hope everything's going good. He likes the camera, and I think the consensus is about the same. You know, we want to treat each other a little better in 2015, try to encourage each other, and do the right thing. You know, we're only here for so long, and you know, the only thing people remember is the work that you leave behind. So the lives that you touch and the people that you meet will definitely remember you if you're positive and have a good outlook on life. I think that spills over on people, so try to have that outlook and be positive. Mr. Mach 1, 12004, check him out. He's new to the garage, got an awesome Mach 1, of course, by the name. And he has a little junkyard there in Chicago. They're trying to get relicensed, and he puts up some really cool videos. He's working on a go-kart with UDizzy and HO Motorsports for one of his kids. That's always cool. And I think his dad even makes an appearance every once in a while on that channel. So 265 Chevy saying good morning. And you know, Hanson always ends his video or his comment the same way, later. Hanson, I hope you're doing good, and it's good to have you as a friend. I appreciate your subscribing to my channel, and I appreciate talking to you on the phone. Easy Jeezy, another good dude. He just retired last year, so he's probably trying to find his way, not going to work every day. He was a big part of the company he worked for. You could tell the people really appreciated his service there, and they gave him the party with the cake and everything, and he's been exploring different things, some outdoor videos and stuff, but he has some great tutorials on Volkswagen how-tos, and very knowledgeable man. Check Easy Jeezy out. And I think he's doing some cooking videos too. He's well-rounded. Greg's Garage showing his support for Big Eric, and he said that Hans needs to follow through in the garage. So Yeah, I don't know what to do. You know, it's one of those things. It's hard to reach your own kids, and it's not from the lack of effort, but it's not that I didn't piss in the pot either. So it's not all Hans's fault. It's something that has to be repaired by both of us, and sometimes it's hard to get out of the past and live in the future. And right now for Hans, the most important thing is he graduates high school and starts his life off on the right foot. So I can deal with the stuff in the garage. And when he's out there, it's good. I like working with him, but you know, as much as he says he likes working on cars, I really don't think it's his thing, but we'll see. 67, Cecil 6711. Check him out. Another good friend of mine. He's working on a Mustang. He's been really busy at work, so hopefully this spring he'll dust the garage off, see if that record button still works on the camera, and get out in the garage. Street Rodder 100. He does not like the negative videos either. I'm the only negative on my own videos. I'm only negative on my own videos. So he's never negative on his videos, so don't let him tell you that. He's always a good guy, always upbeat, and always doing some awesome stuff off an iPhone. So check Kenny out. Airplane 247, that's Charles. Check him out. Charles, he started painting cars about 3 years ago. He's been trials and tribulations. He's recorded it all. He's very good at what he does now. He paints motorcycles, dump trucks, you name it. Charles can do it. Check out Charles's channel. He's another really good guy. Tom Klein, better on this end. He likes the video quality. And Sparkman Tim, he said he was having trouble making videos. I'm having trouble making videos myself. I'm suffering from clinical depression. And I let him know that I was suffering from the same thing. It's not clinical because I refuse to go to the doctor for it. And I will take no more medication. I'm trying to get off the pharmaceuticals. However, depression's a real thing. And I can definitely, you know, sympathize with you. I have my good days and my bad days, and it seems like being connected to the YouTube garage and, you know, the outlet that I have, pushing the record button seems to help my depression quite a bit. So I like the positivity that I pull off of YouTube, and I like the people that I meet there. So I encourage him to do the same thing. You know, I push the button, try to make the best of it. This is where your support group's at. So hopefully you'll push that button and make a video, and we can get you back in the group. But I do appreciate you commenting on the videos all the time, and I hope everything goes really good for you, man. Scott Russell, words of wisdom. Thanks for the encouragement. No problem, buddy. Matador 53, camera looks great from here, Darren. Thumbs up in the comments. Snow Crusher Greg, big difference on the camera. John Redmond, new camera is much sooner, 7p. He was watching the 720p. He said the picture was really nice. He's a Volkswagen nut, and appreciate you Volkswagen guys watching my videos. Sometimes it's you know, it's hard to make a video. I know other Volkswagen people are watching, and sometimes we have different opinions about stuff, and guys have been more than encouraging to me to make the videos. I've never got any discouraging comments on my Volkswagen videos, and I appreciate that. So, Merman 17, much clearer with a new camera. I suspect the owner lost confidence in transmission. He got his confidence back after I called Rancho and they wanted $1,600. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. We'll pull that apart, and I'll try to do as much as I can on video on that one. Dan Whitford, much better picture. Really poor people when they make discouraging remarks. And I think that it's an overwhelming consensus. You know, we just don't want to see that. A lot of the guys in the garage are older guys, and I think the older you get, the more wise you become to stuff, and there's just nothing productive with that. So, and I know there's some young guys in the garage, and I want to connect with those guys too, but I don't want to sound like an old man, but I'm an old man, you know. And you know, the thing about an old man is he's already been down the path that you're going down, so sometimes it pays to listen. So, just saying. Buck's Wood Shop. He's giving Eric support again, and I told you to check out Buck and Cole. Check those two dudes out. Good people. Redneck Railroad, and he's giving Eric his support also. And then we got TIC Bear 2. Check him out. He has got a really good channel. I just subscribed to this guy about probably a year ago. Started watching his videos, and he's out there in the flatland in Iowa. Builds a lot of small block Chevrolets. Got a Camaro. Working on a Blazer for his daughter. Does a lot of builds. I think he's working on a Tecumseh motor right now, but got a lot of things going on. He's going through some stuff like a lot of us are, and hopefully 2015 is going to be a better year for him and his family also. So go check his channel out, give him some support, and tell him you appreciate the videos. He's pretty regular on the videos. Dan Robex, well said. Thank you for watching, Dan. Sorry I butchered your name there. And Shut Your Face Garage, he said nice. And check Matt and Angel out, and Jim, all those people over there at Shut Your Face Garage are top notch for sure, and it doesn't get much better unless you ask Turbo Cobra. My hair on chin, Mr. Hair on Chin, really liking the new camera. Good advice. Well, another one, consensus is pretty much the same. Carrie Lamar, I'm sorry about this, man. Lamar. Lamari, Carey, Cary. Check his channel out. He's a long-time commenter and subscriber on my channel. He feels the same way about the the negative remarks. I think we all pretty much feel the same way. Like I said, the guys in the garage are pretty much like-minded. It's amazing that you can get so many guys together that think the same way. But anyway, he's just encouraging Eric to push the record button again and get past it. So, East Coast Lowlife, this is a guy that really opened my eyes up. He has the same injury in his neck that I do. And I've already had surgery once to get it fixed, but apparently they didn't fix it. They left the disc herniated into the spinal canal. And that's my issue. I have 3 discs that are pushing on my spinal cord. And basically that situation, it's at the 6 and 7 level in my neck. And if I fall down, bump my head, or anything like that happens, I'll be paralyzed from my neck down. And I've heard that from the doctors more than once. And it sort of goes in one ear and out the other, and I sort of put no weight into it. Well, East Coast Lowlife sent me a message, and he said that he had the same injury, and he neglected to go to the doctor. Or he went to the doctor and he neglected to get the surgery, and he did fall down. He did bump his head, and he is paralyzed from his neck down. So it opened my eyes. It gave me a perspective that the doctors couldn't give me, and it made me make the appointment to get the surgery. So thank you. Ray 123. Oh, Ray 123 Ray 69. Did he change his channel? Check Ray out. He's a good guy. He's doing a Camaro. He's had to start all over. He had it in primer, had an issue, or even painted it. He's back down to bare steel, starting the process again. And it's a lesson in persistence there, that guy. WTVM. He's missing Eric, so he said he used to stop in the Mumble. I told you guys about the Mumble. Check that out. And making videos in Middle Tennessee. Thank you for making them there. That's I can't pronounce his name. I'm gonna spell it for you though. Ligebellpuckletn. Check his channel out. Let me see if I'm subscribed to him. Doesn't look familiar. I try to hit on that. Boom, subscribed. Here's another one I'm subscribing to. Art Hedman, Darrin. He's talking about the freeway flyer and stuff. So Moss Slap. Good looking. Thank you. We won't mention that one. And that's about it on the videos. I appreciate you guys commenting on the videos. I'll try to do this again. I missed a few comments on that video. I'll pick those up next time, or this video is going to be 2 hours long and nobody will watch it. So I appreciate the comment. I appreciate the support. Push the record button. Hopefully you guys like this video. It's a little cold to be outside today for me, but I'm going to venture out there in a little while and we'll try to build that motor. I had to take the dog to the vet today, and Andrea's texting me to make some paint and bring her some hot chocolate, so that's next. And I have to go to the grocery store too. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and check out some of those channels that I just mentioned.